have to use the
It's
evil.
Yeah, it's tricky. Blood is easier to force the Baha, but when it comes to clearing the Baha, I guess Cypherage is the simplest way.
So we'll be
So the first match looks like someone didn't add you. Didn't accept the invite.
Oh yeah, I
Only
guess
see one hand.
Feels bad.
Autoaim Senpai didn't accept your friend request.
Yeah.
That really feels bad. So we're only seeing Dirt first game. So it's Dirt against. Oh yeah, this is Autoaim on top. So it's Daria D shift.
Okay. Dang, I wanted to see his hand. Oh, wow. One thing that was new to me was I didn't know you could play multiple D shifts on the same turn and then it stacks. Because I never stacked D shifts before. I just play one a turn.
Yeah, you couldn't really do that before because now now you have all to do that. I mean, earlier it was way harder, and you need
yeah, you have to be like
really
super
weird
ahead.
high roll,
yeah.
I guess. If you get like 2 D shifts early, or like even all 3, and then top deck like a champion, then you can just, I guess there's a chance you can triple D shift on turn 6 if you get multiple owls and Fate's hands and whatever.
Literal nuts.
You couldn't do that without owls before.
Right. Do we drop the dwarf here or the magic illusionist?
It doesn't really matter because both can get glowed.
Dwarf is more efficient.
It's yeah. Maybe he wants the illusionist too. Oh yeah, he's on turn 3. I didn't see that. Yeah, then you play the dwarf because it's more efficient.
Yeah, then you just go double illusions next turn, or you could go Levite and evolve it to get 3 damage, but
Probably do because I don't know if you want to have 2 illusionists on. I guess it doesn't really matter. But you want to use the evils as soon as possible.
against Daria D shift, do you still prioritize going face a lot because they have like some tempo cards, right? Like oglers and stuff.
I mean, the matchup still plays the same. It still plays like a D shift deck when it comes to like early game and removing stuff.
Okay.
It just difference that if you don't necessarily break, you just don't get your D shifts and you just go for a full Daria board and try to win like that.
I see.
And I guess it makes the D shift easier as well because I'm not sure because I think Giant Chimera is still better.
Is this?
Because again,
Daria is faster though, right?
yeah, Daria is faster, but it needs more components. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Giant Chimera is 1 card, do
it has
20.
advantages, but also it is more consistent, I guess, because you can just go, and if you don't draw your D shifts, you can just go for Daria into Daria, and you have a lot of cards you can reduce. And even worst case, you can just Daria on turn 6 and then draw into your D shift. It's still fine because they get reduced to a 13. Then you can just play your spells as always. I don't know. I guess it's more risky. I like the fact that you can play Giant Chimera because it's less combo pieces, right? You just need like 2 D shifts. You need to get early game, then 2 D shifts to ramp into turn 9, then you win. In some matchups, Daria needs at least 1 D shift, and then at least like 2 or 3 components. But it's easier to draw them. I mean, Daria can draw them, can draw an Ogler and stuff, so it's maybe easier. I haven't played it enough yet.
Is he running the mammoths in this?
It's also a
deck?
new list. I mean, it came out today basically. I haven't seen the the creator play.
Yeah, I saw some people running
need to check.
mammoths in their build.
Yeah, this is a mammoth
Okay.
list. That's what makes this list so interesting. I mean, Daria Dish is nothing new, but it wasn't really good. And now just some player in Rage, I don't know if he won or not, I haven't checked that yet. But he was playing Daria D shift with Frozen Mammoth. That's what makes it so spicy. I can't really tell if it's better, better than the normal D shift.
I mean,
There's a Frozen
there
Mammoth.
we go.
I mean, I guess it
It
gives you
pops
the
off the Chimera, right?
possibility to.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Pops off Chimera and
Yeah,
Daria.
sick.
I guess it works in this meta because the meta changed to more mid-rangey decks that can't clear huge boards. I mean, if like Aegis would be meta, I would say this list sucks against Aegis because of against Demis. But right now, most decks can't clear huge boards, and right now you can. Okay, he's a mutagenic, so he's fine. Let's say he didn't have mutagenic, then it would be in a real problem right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna save the Evo because he just drew the Levi.
I would really like to see his hand. Really unfortunate. Question is, does he have the D-shifts or not? Because if he doesn't have D-shifts, then he should go for Dario as soon as possible.
What?
The way he plays, it's really hard to say. He doesn't have Dario. I think he doesn't have neither.
It doesn't look
apparently.
like it, yeah.
Okay, if he would have a Dario, he would have gone for it. Unless he has like 2 D-shifts, then he can't really afford to.
He might have D-shift, but they're not discounted enough.
Can be, yeah. I mean, with this deck, he can't win with 4 cards in hand. Either way, you're relying on Dario to actually pull something combo with.
Do you go for the magical
I guess that's
or you just go Halo Golem for the guaranteed 3?
I would take the guaranteed 3 because you can clear the illusionist and then you're sitting on a Halo Golem that does nothing unless you draw a Sigil.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many he has left. I mean, he played some cards, some. I guess he has telescopes left and stuff. No, but you don't risk that. You rather top deck something different than that Sigil. And he has 3 in hand. He just needs whatever actually.
Yeah. You just drew it like last turn, I guess. It costs 7.
Oh yeah. So he had neither D-shifts nor Daria. That's really bad, yeah. It's interesting. It didn't happen what I thought. That they didn't go for the mind games. They both went for the rune.
Yeah.
I guess Autoaim was hoping for him to queue Control Blood. I really don't know how the matchups are. Like for normal D-shift, mid shadow is like a slight disadvantage, and dirt is also a slight disadvantage. It's up to go for it first. So it's blood or shadow now left.
With his dirt rune out of the way, I guess he still has a hard time against D-shift, but against the other matchups, should be okay.
He is.
Like against mid-range shadow, he should be okay. At worst, a 50-50.
I really want to see Autoaim Q with shadow now, because it looks like that. Chex is trying to get everything else off the way first before he goes for control.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He's actually sticking with Daria. Maybe he just wants to show it on stream, to show the world what's going on in Rage.
He did have the 50-50 to hit the blood though.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter that much because all 3 of Autoaim's decks have a chance of beating Control Blood. I don't think he was opting to target Control Blood, but it worked out anyway.
Yeah, I don't think Control Blood is a deck you think about too much when you're building your lineup.
Yeah, not right now. And yeah, actually Shadow is also pretty good against Control Blood because they can just rev, but if you get... oh, he doesn't run Catacombs though.
Is he running Intended?
He's running Nectar Assassin, so
Oh.
actually it's still fine, I guess. He's actually running a one-off copy of Tyrant as well.
Oh.
So in a long, okay, the Tyrant in a long drawn-out game against Controller can actually make a huge difference. But
Yeah,
let's
definitely.
see how this game is going. I still can't see his hand.
Yeah.
Makes me feel bad. I want to see how he plays this list.
Yeah, if he wins if he wins the series, I'll have to get him to add me after. Ooh, but this Erd is nice.
Oh yeah, he's playing like Chex is playing like a more greedy list. This was a 1 copy of Ord.
Oh, okay.
Playing a more greedy list. Like he can high roll pretty good with the 1-off copies he's running, like Ord and. Actually, he's running. I'm running 2 copies of the rest, okay. Only 1 Ord though.
Okay, that's his only
But
one.
yeah, Ord is always pretty good.
Ooh.
Combo is normally too slow against most decks, but I guess it doesn't matter, it works out.
Okay.
Got the color combo on top as well.
Pretty
I
good.
guess just play it.
Do you play it now, or you could go Soul Squasher, Bone Chimera, play Catacombs next turn.
Yeah, you could.
And then if you play Catacombs on 6,
I mean,
it's just
okay,
how...
definitely the Evo phase. That's
Oh
not...
yeah. Oh, he's going for it. I think like if you go Chimera, Soul Squasher, and then you go Catacombs on 6 on the board, like you're pretty much guaranteed to have stuff for your Ector on 7.
Yeah, but you're not guaranteed to have stuff on turn 6 left. I mean, I don't know his hand,
Yeah.
but
the Bone Chimera should stick like a lot.
I think, yeah, the best case you can do is ignore everything, kill everything but Chimera, because Chimera is just too many targets to clear afterwards. I guess it's just safer. It gets the value now. Chimera always have some kind of value in Soul Crusher as well. I mean, he has to evo at some point, so Soul Crusher gets its value.
Yeah,
He doesn't really need the
probably
shadows
have to evo here.
in this matchup.
Lots of cycling.
Okay, yeah, okay, gonna evo the Ogla, because evoing the ward is always feels bad against Shadow.
Yeah.
This is fine now. Just needs the ward to get some damage off the board, away from his face, I guess.
Ooh, Cerberus.
Or just player.
There's no better play, right?
No, you can just play. You can just play her now and just
you could
play
zombie party
Mimi or
plus
Coco.
Squasher.
I don't think you really care about runes like D-shift spot too much.
You push more.
It's probably best turn. It's probably the best turn for Serb, and you still have the turn coming up. Play Serb. You don't need. Could evo Serb, but I don't think you want. Just play.
I guess it does the same amount of damage because you get +2 on your attacks with Cerberus with Coco anyways. But if you use the zombie party Squasher, you just evolve for an air +2. So they're pretty similar.
Yeah, actually goes for the summer party.
Okay. I guess
I would have played Serb because Serb gives you like an easier lethal on turn 7, I guess. Because you get 2 more damage in now from Mimi or Coco and then play the other one later. This doesn't really matter.
I guess this way you have
Well,
you get to clear the board and you do the same damage.
Yeah, you clear the board and now Rune can't really clear everything.
Yeah, especially because you have the Attendant Knight and the Catacombs, so the actor's looking.
Yeah, and
pretty
he needs to clear. In this case, he needs to clear 4 followers, which is like almost impossible for Rune or for D-shift.
good. Yeah, or just win the game this turn. But turn 6 is probably too early for that.
Yeah. Well, unless he has like 2 chimeras, there's always a chance. He's another spell. Actually needs another spell in the chimera. And even then he's not even.
Oh yeah, it's got Conjure.
Then he's okay. He has a ward now.
If he has a Chimera here, that would be enough.
He needs something else. This isn't enough.
Yeah, he needs
Certainly
like the Chimera, or does that Fiery Embrace?
You run both.
Okay, wait, this works too, because now it just went off.
I mean, he survives 1 more turn. Doesn't really make his situation better because he still can't clear the whole board.
I would have actually just played the Actor, right? Then you could just serve next turn to win.
Oh, this is lethal. You can just trade
Oh,
one
wait,
thing
yeah.
and Coco.
XD.
Took me a while.
I haven't played Cerberus in so long.
Yeah, I've kind of fell off. But people just bringing like the really. There's nothing new in this list. I think there's not. Yeah, this is like a really old list. There's nothing new in this list. It's like pre-expansion mid shadow list.
Yeah, no Starforge cards.
Not even Ceres. That's surprising.
Oh wow.
I mean, in this yeah. Well, you run Serp instead of Ceres, I guess. So it's a more aggressive list.
I guess so.
And Cerberus is rather, Cerberus is defensive, so it's more aggressive list.
Doesn't have Blade Fiends either, right?
It's like good old meta where people are just playing like 10 different mid-shadow lists to counter other mid-shadow lists, I guess, I don't know. Because I saw also people playing, like I said, Syrup, Ceres, people are playing Phantom Howl again.
I guess it's better
to
for
make it even more
D-shift,
aggressive. Yeah. I mean, it's always just 5 from hand, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's good against everything, if you get the time to set it up.
Alright, so...
The Autoaim is just going with D-shift all the way. So he's just opting for the 3-0 on... Well, I mean, he has to now.
Yeah.
There's no other way. He needs the 3-0 on Trollblood now.
Definitely possible.
And he can do it,
Yeah.
actually. It's definitely possible. 'Cause 2 decks are definitely favorite. I think all 3 are favorite.
You think Mid-Shadow's favorite against Blood?
Actually, Shadow not... What did you say?
I don't think Mid-Shadow's favorite against Blood.
No, not with this list. Yeah, that's the problem. He's not running Catacomb. That makes it really less. It was less favorite. It still is fine.
It's probably close.
So you get something to stick. You always have like a
Yeah.
Eater on top. You can win. Or Blood can just break. I guess. So also that's possibility.
Definitely. This hand doesn't seem like it's doing much against a D-shift.
No, I guess in general. I mean, in general it doesn't do much against D-shift. Like the whole deck. He needs to go aggressive somehow. And
I guess ideally he goes turn 3 Blood Moon, turn 4 Belfrier, and then keeps going off on that.
yeah. Even then, you're still limited. You need somehow you need the game to go on at least until turn 9, so you can at least know. Or the best thing you can do is Temptress face lethal on turn
There's a spawn.
9 with a spawn. Yeah, he needs to. Okay, he could win, but he needs to. He needs the game not to go until turn. He needs the game to go until turn 9. And against D-shift, that's a hard thing to do. I mean, he can't. He has no effect on
turn
it.
9 he could do like what 18 damage with Temptress plus spawn. Or if he just has spawn and draws Azazel, he can go with that. The play could be just like not playing anything before he plays those.
I mean, he has to. Okay. Well, for Daria D-shift in this case, he doesn't. He will never go for the Daria play, so he just has to wait. Yeah, he's just setting up the D-shift.
Yeah, you just go for the OTK, right?
Yeah, I mean he has to. Yeah, he can't. There's no need to play things for both actually.
It's going to be a bunch of draw paths.
Blood just waits until turn 8-9 to maybe win. Probably not. He just needs one-off copy of Azazel to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, right? Because D-shift can't deal with the stealth spawn.
You can always start burning cards. I guess you don't.
But yeah, you don't play anything with blood because you don't want to give him targets for the removal. Well, in this case, now you
have to. Like Baphomet also
both.
gives you a chance of drawing the Azazel, which is better than just a natural top deck. He's going to burn 2 cards next turn though.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, it's weird. There's no way for him to win unless he draws Azazel. But he can't just win by not playing anything and just hoping to get him on top next 2 or 3 turns.
If he drew, he can't draw any cards anymore. But if he drew Blood Moon, he could go Blood Moon into Emeralda into spawn Temptress instead of Azazel. But of course, he doesn't have to draw next turn.
No. And DJ has. I can't see the spells he played. I wasn't really keeping track, but he played a lot of spells. I guess there's a high chance that he actually gets 4-9. The way the game goes.
Yeah, no Owls came out yet. You gotta evolve this, yeah. You just need that 1 extra damage, essentially.
Yeah, you just try. You can try just hit face, but you shouldn't. There's really no way for you to. I mean, you can also like maybe win if you get Blood Moon into multiple Emeraldas with Storm, but that's already too far gone. 2 Mammoths. I guess that's also the advantage of this deck. You can just set up your D-shift combo before the actual D-shift turn, because otherwise normally you would just have to play everything the same turn. So you need your combo pieces or your D-shift reduced. This way you can just set up your Frozen Mammoths and then just play D-shift with 1 card, I guess. On turns 7, 8, 9, whatever. Yeah, he just plays out so he doesn't overdraw.
Yeah.
But I don't think he can.
Really. I don't think he really cares about overdrawing, because he did enough damage for turn 9 into lethal.
Yeah, Rune can't heal. He actually gets the damage in.
Yeah.
Kind of worrying for me that he can't clear it. Like, can't clear the Pure Singer.
He might just be
Maybe he
dead.
just has a combo then.
I mean, he just dropped the
Yeah,
dropped the
Darian.
Darien,
Okay.
that's it. Because he gets 2 mammoths.
Probably has it.
Or did
There's
Chimera
no way he
work
just.
too?
Yeah, that's 21. Pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I don't know how much credit I should give to the Frozen Mammoths, but guess it's still a D-shift list, you know. It still plays the same.
Yeah.
It's also the same. It doesn't matter what you come with. You can just play Flaming Glass if you really want to.
Yeah.
It doesn't do much, but yeah. But I guess yeah, it's easier to set it up if you played Frozen Mammoths before.
And there's no way people could remove Frozen Mammoths because no one's playing Odin or anything anymore.
I mean, you don't want to remove it. The only class that can really remove it properly is like Vengeance if they run Emeralda. But you don't really want to do that because even an Evo Emeralda can trade into it, then it's not really good either way.
Yeah, you have to banish it. And no one's running like banishing amulet cards.
Odin took a 17? No, really. So that's another really favorite matchup. He's just going through his arts and taking the best decks he has.
This is a great hand.
One by one.
Blood though.
Oh yeah, I would have kept the mask. There's not much better you want to draw, right?
Yeah.
Esmeralda's fun. No, the Blood Moon gonna run out on turn 7.
Doesn't know.
Now, Blood Moon into Belthagor is perfect. Probably the best you can. If you top decks a Baphomet, then this is perfect, curve-wise.
Yeah. I think this deck mainly
It's
just
still hard
wants
to
get
win,
the Blood Moon
yeah.
off guard. That's like its biggest thing it wants to do in the early game. He should be able to survive against Dragon though. Like you said, it might come down to about
Yeah,
how much
he can't kill him. He's playing a full control deck. It's gonna be a drawn out game unless Dragon gets a chance to play Prince of Darkness, or until he gets a chance. Okay, he ran twice, so he's getting there soon.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get Prince of Darkness in the first like 20-30 cards, then it's gonna be pure Baja Wars.
Okay. Do you evolve here?
Can't really say because you can't see his hand. Goes for the Evo, I guess. He doesn't want to take more damage. I don't think it's needed because he should know that he's not running a 4-tail list. It doesn't really matter how much damage you take.
He has a lot of heal.
Okay, unless you drop
anyways.
like.
He's even running the Serpents for extra heal.
I mean, unless you drop yourself to 10 with the Beltagor and then the double Zahazusiu, then you might have a problem, but apart from that, there's like no way.
I guess this evolve was good because it sets it up for the Scarlet being able to clear things like Sybil.
Yeah, true. I just wanted to force Dragon to Eva because Evos are also really important in this matchup.
Yeah. And he's going second, so he has the extra one, so he is an advantage here.
Dragon ran 3 times. I really want to know if he has a oh yeah, there's a last. Yeah, he's at 10 now. It really depends now if he has a Prince of Darkness. He has like so many, basically 3 turns now.
Yeah, he drew quite a bit of
control
cards.
can't really pressure him. Yeah, he's already like half his deck in. I don't really like want that. There's a good chance that he has it already. And it's guaranteed that he's gonna play it as soon as he has it. I really like the tech as well.
Going face.
I guess he has to. I mean, he knows what's coming. Into Baja. Well, not quite what I expected, but I guess.
Oh, it's going right into the Emeralda turn.
I mean, he's fine if. I guess he's fine if he has to use an Emeralda for it.
If he goes for an early Prince of Darkness, is there a chance that Blood can make the Dragon deck out?
Yeah, I think it's impossible because he can just. How is it called? Dominate? I don't know what the card's called, but you know, it just gets into 1 HP. It doesn't matter how much you heal. You need like multiple turns to heal out of range again. There's no way.
Should be a Rev turn.
It seems that he doesn't have it though.
Yeah, he would have played it.
Blood has a bit of time. This might actually be a really long game. We like to see. Doesn't have to be a sword mirror all the time.
You could Rev here for the clear. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess in Belphegor he's going to overdraw again. I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to play Belphegor now because you're gonna overdraw one. You can't really afford that. I think it's really the only way for him to win is with this Azazel Abyss combo, and you can't really risk overdrawing one of those.
Oh,
Especially Azazel. I mean, he has 2 Abyss. You can overdraw one, I guess.
Haven't found any of them.
Yeah, this match won't go anywhere for the next few turns until someone gets the
Autoaim
combo.
has nothing big in his hand. I don't really like him
That's a bar.
dropping Decisive. Like, it does 2 damage, but that's all it's doing. And you could have saved it for a big...
Yeah, it just means that he has like at least one more in hand.
Yeah.
And he knows that he's safe from Bahas. I would guess that he has like one more Cypher, maybe both, and another Baha in hand, so he's pretty safe.
I guess it depends how greedy you want to be with Decisors.
Yeah, I don't know what he wants to do with like 2 more damage in base. I mean, he has a Zeus, but I mean,
Oh yeah, he has the Zeus.
he has triple Zahak Wheel. I mean, he only played 1 Zahak Wheel, right? So I don't see a way for him actually to pull the damage through.
There's half his death.
But this is 3rd fervor though, so he's drawing a lot.
I guess something to note too is like that's his 3rd fervor and 2nd Sybil, so he is running out of like healing cards, right? Oh wait, is he running Lucifer?
Yeah.
Guess.
He's running. No, he doesn't. He runs triple Israfil.
Okay. Oh yeah, he has the Israfil for heal. Cause like maybe there's like a world where he dies to just Temptress Vampire.
Yeah, you play Tempress here. There's no downside. I actually would just slam Belphegor face.
Yeah, I like that.
You don't play Spawn, it just gives him another Baha turn.
The Spawn doesn't do anything on the board.
Because the Blood Moon actually has a lot of value.
Yeah, I like the Temptress.
I would actually almost say that Blood Moon and Spawn has the same value. In case of Bahaing, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, but you don't play Spawn until you at least have Azazel in hand. Even, I don't see, you need, okay, Blood needs a way to actually force out the Bahas before going for the combo, because he can't combo without an Abyss to stick in a turn. And the way Autoaim is drawing his deck, it's really getting more and more unlikely that he doesn't have a Baha in hand.
Yeah, he did already use one. Oh, he's playing.
Okay, that's... Yeah, this is a...
Actually,
Okay, maybe just use the first one.
It does set up Lisa though, right? Because he has 13 plus...
Yeah, it deals... he has exact 16. This deals 6 plus 5 and Temptress. There's no way here.
We have to get through the system.
No, I guess we don't play Baha here. I mean, it was a pretty good Baha turn. Maybe he values it more.
I think if you had Baha, you would definitely play it, because you're killing the Blood Moon and the Spawn.
Yep, and the Mask as well. I mean, Mask isn't that important. But still something. He's giving a lot of Baha value. I guess this is also a safe play. Maybe I guess he's valuing his Baha more than his Zeus. You can understand, I guess.
There's no
I wonder what he's thinking
punish,
now.
right?
Nah, there's no punish. There's no way you can clear Zeus without evoing or trading the Abyss.
Yeah.
I mean, he would get punished if Temptress Vampire could have killed Zeus with an Evo, but can't.
Well,
Even
it
close.
could. You could. You have to
I mean, yeah, if
defend
you
there,
target
yeah.
Zeus. I mean, in case of lethal, it's there's no way, I think.
Oh, he's going to get the heal too off the Sybil, so he goes up to 19 now. Wait, oh yeah, because the Sybil does survive, playing the Spawn doesn't make as much sense. Because at most he could do 18 with no ward,
Yep.
but he goes up to 19, so he wouldn't have lethal.
Maybe, I think he really wanted to force a Baha this turn. And Autoaim didn't take the bait. Now it gets really hard to get value out of the Abyss, I
Yeah,
guess.
the Scarlet is a great draw though.
Yeah, it clears the Zeus with Neva.
Yep, and the
Probably
and
has
the
to.
Sybil.
No, watch what he could do. He could Evo the Abyss, play Ref, and play Scarlet Suburb to kill the Zeus and go
Ooh.
face. It's probably the most value you can get out of the Abyss.
Do you have to attack with the Abyss? You could just keep it in ambush. It'd be at 1 HP, but... Oh, I guess you get wrecked by... Breath of the Salamander.
Yeah, that's Breath.
Yeah.
He goes for that's probably that's the best play to get the value. Or the damage in, I guess. Because he's not waiting for his Azazel anymore. He's just trying to get the win with the Temptress Vampires next 2
Yeah,
turns.
back to back.
I mean, there are only 3 Fervors and 2 Zybils are, right?
Yeah, so there's only one more Sybil, and then he has Interfels, but...
And he needs them all.
Interfell takes his entire turn to play.
To heal out of range. Yeah, he's down to 6. He needs 2 heals over 2 turns.
Yeah, because... Yeah, one
heal is enough.
And then the Interfell just dies to the trade on the Scarlet.
Yeah, I mean, Israfil doesn't even feel that great.
I guess if he had, Oh no, Saha close Israfil isn't even good.
I mean, he doesn't die. He doesn't die next turn, so he could opt for. I don't see a clear unless you play Baha.
I guess if he has
Or you
Dragon's
actually
Breath.
use the Eva.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Come on. Yeah, that's a perfect clear.
It also sets up Letho now.
He needs to heal twice, and if he heals twice, and it takes even longer to kill Dragon.
Now he has to.
See, wait, how many? Let me check the deck. How many? He runs. Oh, that's a draw. Yeah,
Oh,
you go for it.
Yeah. I wouldn't even evolve it, right? Yeah, for 6.
You can draw first, but there's something better to draw. You don't have to.
It's just that if you evolve now, if he doesn't have a heal, you win with Temptress in hand.
I mean, you don't have other evolved targets to directly hit face.
It sets up Letho from hand, so...
Now Dragon's really on the spot, because he really needs all the healing cards now. Triple Fervor, double Zabil, 1 Istra is out, so he has only 2 Istras and 1 Zabil left, and he needs at least 2 to stay alive, just from the damage he has in hand.
I think for him, his best play would just be dropping Bahamut here, because the heals... Any heal he plays, he's still dead on board.
Yeah, true.
And then he's just going to die at Temptress.
That was really well played. Not gonna lie. You really played it really well.
For Chex?
Yeah, I don't see a way come back. Can't heal. Yeah, he can't heal.
Yeah.
He can kill the board, but he can't heal. Yeah, this is game.
Yeah, that's the best he could do. He's just praying he doesn't have to Temptress, but of course he has it.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw the third one as well. Oh, Hubis. Yeah, that's game. That's 3-1, right?
Yeah. Yep, 3-1.